create an experience for her customers where her community had a living room experience that was relevant to them. All right. But at the end of it all, you got to collect information on your customers. And you got to collect it, you got to record it, and you got to leverage it in order to create experiences for them. You know, it doesn't take a genius to come up with this, but Einstein did. It says, know where to find information and how to use it. That's the secret of success. It's the secret of success online. I'm working right now with a business. I'm building this business that's just listening to people online. So what we're doing is kind of like Google Alerts, but we're tracking key customers for high-value customers for like insurance agents, financial planners. And because they're not really tracking their customers, unlike you, Ralph, who is, we're tracking them for them. So we're doing all this listening. As their high-value clients life pass into the Twitter space and into the Facebook space, we're listening. We're collecting that information, and we're sharing it back with those people in a well-presented way so that they can then act on it or not. They can contact you and celebrate the birth of your child, even though you can't listen to all your high-end clients, you know, if their child got born. But we're listening, and we're sending you that we're sending you that report every week, and you can decide whether or not to leverage an action on it. But somebody better be listening, because a lot of people are talking. To me, Twitter is a lot like a Chamber of Commerce meeting where everybody's selling and nobody's buying, right? So the notion is, what if you're the one listening? And then you're leveraging the listening outcome. That's really what I think delivers wow. It is the ability to gather data, to record the data, and then to leverage the data for action. If you look at it in a Ritz-Carlton model, they can't always create the home of a loving parent at the first data point in the touch point journey, but they can somewhere along the way. So let me give you a scenario. I go every year to New York City to Broadway shows for 1 week with my daughter because she loves Broadway musicals, and it's a daddy-daughter time, so we spend a weekend and we OD on musicals, basically. So every January, I normally make reservations for the summer when she's out of school, so we're going to do this. So January, I call out the reservations. Sometimes they wow me, but most of the time they don't create much of a home of a loving parent. They're pleasant and they're friendly and whatever, and they're going through their checklist. They're getting my credit card information, for sure. They're connecting on the dates of travel. They're making sure I'm at the Central Park property, not the Battery Park property. They're doing all the things right there, but they just collect data. I arrive in my car in June after having made this reservation in January. They're collecting data here, they're collecting data here, but as I enter my room, I open the door and the theme for The Lion King is playing. And my daughter goes, Dad, how did they know we were coming to see The Lion King? And to be honest with you, she's 14 and she's not always impressed by me, so I take every opportunity I can to impress her. So I said, come on, Fiona, do I not take care of you or what? Now the real answer is, I have no idea how they knew we were coming to The Lion King. But what did they do? They collected data, probably at reservations, where they asked, is there any special reason you're coming to New York City? And I said, I probably just blabbed out my little lips. Yeah, I'm coming with my daughter. I just made reservations to see The Lion King. I probably said that in January. It was registered in their CRM. It was leveraged by somebody the day before I arrived when they set up my room. Am I willing to pay $600 a night when I can look cool for my daughter? Much more so than I would if they didn't make me look cool for my daughter. They're going to collect data.